Hi guys, hope you're well. Steve here from DoD Gaming, back with another video from Dirt 5. Tonight we're going to have a look at how to use the sprint car, the most difficult car in Dirt 5. So the first thing we're going to need to do is set up a practice track. So you're going to want to be using the sprint course at East Mitten. You are going to want to obviously set your class to sprint. Weather is up to you, change it if you want or don't. Most importantly, set up 50 laps, the maximum you can do, and just yourself on the course, no need to share. The reason for this setup is the laps are very short, you're looking 15 to 16 seconds a lap. Don't waste your practice time flicking in and out of loading screens, and don't waste it bumping in and out of other cars while you're trying to get the hang of how to use a sprint car. So what makes the sprint car the hardest car to race? Quite simply, it has huge power. It's one gear, so manual or automatic transmission makes no difference at all. You will get good speed, but you have terrible grip, the worst grip of any car going, and if you don't know how to control it, you will just be flying in and out of the barriers all race long. So the best thing to do is get yourself loaded up into a practice race, get those laps in, keep an eye on your lap times, work out how and where you are going wrong. This guide will give you the basics of how to drive the car. How to get those lap times down is purely through practice. So the main issue you need to look at when you're driving this car is keeping those back wheels in control. As soon as you hit the sides, as it did there, you've lost it. You're going well out of your way. It'll take valuable seconds to get back. It will cost you a race. So ideally you really don't want those wheels moving past a 45-degree angle. As you see here, it will slow you up. You want to spend as much time as you can following the bend tightly but in control of the car. You shouldn't unless a racing situation comes up with needing to brake for another car, you shouldn't need to use your handbrake or even your basic brakes at all in this car. That's not to say you can hold down the accelerator and fly around the course, it's quite the opposite. I found through doing lots of laps that my quickest times were done purely with the R2 accelerate, taking my finger off the control before the corner, following it round tight as I can. That's how you get the sub 15 seconds or even the early 15 seconds, which are great times on here. When you take them into a career mode race, you will win easy. Take them into online, to be honest, you're still going to win if you're going at 15 seconds a lap. Although it may feel like you could do more if you're spending more time holding down the accelerate, it's not the case, and everyone in these online races is using the same car with the same difficulty as you. Don't feel like you have to do 14.8, 14.9 a lap to win. You can do it at 16-second laps, you will win the race. So with that in mind, let's assume we're now hitting those times and those speeds that we want. Once I'd say maybe if you've done 3 laps, 4 laps in a row, all going between 14.8 and maybe 15.5, it's time to move back into the career mode, time to test yourself against other racers. Now, as I mentioned before, it's so important just to remember you do not need the perfect run, whether that's against a computer or online. As you'll see here in this race, it's nowhere near a clean run. There are plenty of opportunities where you may miss the perfect racing line. You may, like you see there, take a corner far too wide. This doesn't mean you can't catch up. Alright, they're computer AI, they all stick together. It's pretty easy to go from back to front if you've if you get a nice little run. So I want to show you one more race, and it's the East Mitten track that we've just done 50 laps practicing. So you'd think we should be able to win this. May not be a great surprise to you. I've said it many times. What goes on here is not a perfect run. That's why this is a great example. We clash tyres, you see there. We take bends far too wide. Some awful corners. Everything that I've talked through that you don't want to be doing, I pretty much managed to do in this race. The great thing about it though is that we still managed to come out on top. Okay, there's one of those wide bends we were saying just there. Terrible even watching it back. But with the the sprint cars, I apologise, it's very easy to wipe yourself out. If you get stuck on the far barrier, it's hard to get back going straight. If you clip the near side barrier on a corner, you're out. Okay, you've lost the race. It's that simple. However, of course, if you manage a clean run, you are more than likely to win the race. So that's pretty much all we're going to have time for today. I hope this has helped you learn a bit on how to race with a sprint car. If you've found this useful in any way, please like this video. It would really help me out. If Dirt 5's your thing, you want to see more content on the game, please drop me a subscribe. There's everything you need to know, from gymkhanas, car types, race types, all right here. Take care, and hopefully I will catch you again soon with another Dirt 5 video. See you soon.